Today I'm going to be talking about my July favourites. So I've got a little list here, very analogue of me. I know, I'm just so mysterious that I still write in a notebook. This is my list. It's quite extensive. I don't even know if I'm going to talk about all this. But to start, I'm going to talk about things I've kind of consumed this month, media-wise. I've watched 12 movies this month, which is quite good for me because I don't really consider myself a movie watcher, but 12 movies in a month is quite a lot in my book. My favourite movie that I've watched this month is Leap Year. It's a cute little rom-com about an Irish boy and an American girl. It's really adorable. I love the cinematography. It's so funny. Like, it's just adorable. Another one of my favourite movies that I watched in the cinema this month is Obsession. Now, obviously that came out in like May, but I only watched it this month, so it's my favourite this month. I really liked it. I think a lot of the topics that were brought up were quite interesting. Obviously, Bear is 100% in the wrong. If you disagree, then get the fuck off this video. I'm joking, but I'm kind of not joking. And then my favourite book that I've read this month is Heartless, because it's the only book I finished this month, which is ridiculous. Which is absolutely ridiculous. It's Queen of Hearts retelling. It'll be in a vlog somewhere. I really enjoyed it. I give it 4.5 stars. The ending really saved it. So if you're reading this and you're halfway through and you're thinking, I don't know if I should continue. It's so good. I genuinely had a crash out about this book. My favourite album that I listened to the whole way through this month is You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. Is that even right? I don't know. Olivia Rodrigo's new album. When I tell you, I was sat on a bus in Morocco listening to that album for the first time. Genuinely, I was just sobbing. Sobbing on a public bus. And I'd do it again. It genuinely might be my favourite album of this year. Obviously, so far, we're only halfway through the year. I feel like Olivia Rodrigo, her songs are written so effortlessly and like stream of consciousness that I just feel like she encapsulates all the feelings that I'm feeling. And it really hit me hard this month. I'm not gonna lie, it's on non-stop. It goes platinum in my car. On to the songs. So this month I really have been loving Biba Doobie. Obviously I always love Biba Doobie, don't get me wrong. She's on my wall. Because obviously she's coming out with a new album. She came out with a couple of songs for the album. And I've just been loving the song Soren so much. Fuck you, Soren. But also, I just love the song. My other favourite song that I've been listening to at the minute is The Sofa by Wolf Alice. Now, this also ties in with my favourite artist of the month, which is Wolf Alice. I went to go see Wolf Alice in Exhibition Park, and genuinely, I only knew, okay, I was a poser, I only knew Bros and Don't Delete the Kisses. And then, this woman steps on stage. It's Ellie Rosell. Rosell? I don't even know if that's how you say her name. I was speechless. My breath was taken away. I did not know Wolf Alice had game like that. Holy. I very much recommend Wolf Alice. I feel like I'm kind of late to the party, not gonna lie. The song I've been loving at the minute is The Sofa. It was also on Love Island. I feel like this is just gonna end up being me talking about Love Island. Yes, I also watched Love Island season 13. Yes, I loved it. Yes, I binged it in one whole week. And I'd do it again. I'd actually do it again. This is why it's on my monthly favourites. Getting onto some habits that I liked doing this month. Obviously reading. I say that, except this is the only book I finished this month, okay? But I'm very much a like read little and often person. Like I don't sit down for hours of my day and read. So I do feel like that makes it harder for me to finish books in a short amount of time. But I've loved recently reading in the sun, even sitting in a tree. I know that sounds so bloody performative of me. And maybe it is. I've been loving reading in the sun. Getting a little tan lines. I mean, obviously I always love reading. I always love being in the sun. That has been my favourite this month because I feel like I can clear my mind because I'm touching grass while also being transported to a different world. I just love it. Another thing I've been loving doing at the minute is doing yoga in the morning. Now, I used to be, okay, don't shoot me. I used to be a hater of yoga. But that's just because I just didn't see the point of it. I feel like when I was forced to try and get into yoga by like my family members, I was like a kid, so I was like, this is so cringe, blah, 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 blah. But now I love it. I feel so much more grounded when I do yoga. It's not like extensive, like 2-hour yoga session, but it's just like a little flow, a little 10-minute morning sesh. Maybe not the right word. I've just been loving that recently. Another thing I've been loving, which kind of ties into being more mindful, like the yoga thing, is having my coffee or tea in the morning with no phone, just sitting and thinking and drinking my tea or coffee. Normally it's tea. There's something about it, especially like if I can do it outside, if it's warm enough to do it outside, I just feel so much more present. Like the whole day, it sets my whole day up well. Kind of the same with the yoga thing, which I've been loving at the minute. I've been loving trying to set myself up for success every day, because a lot of the time I'll just sit and doom scroll all day, all night, and then I'll feel like a chud and feel ugly and disgusting. That's because I am. I'm joking. If you do that, you're not ugly and disgusting. I just am. Okay, and then little things. So I'm on a kick to try and save money because I'm moving to uni. So a lot of this is like free stuff, but also like fun things you can do while still saving money. This is so stupid, but Tesco reduced sushi. Every single time I'm in Tesco, I'm at that reduced aisle and I'm picking up every single thing of sushi there. It's still not even that cheap, but it's like half the price of the original sushi, and I will just buy sushi. So I may as well get the reduced one. And it tastes just as good, or even better, because I know I'm getting it for cheaper. Another thing I've been loving is making my own iced coffees. I am a sucker for a cheeky iced coffee when I'm out, when I'm shopping, if I'm on my way somewhere, if I'm at sixth form. Obviously I'm not at sixth form at the minute, but I've been loving making my own iced coffees, experimenting with like cinnamon, honey, brown sugar, stuff like that. I've been loving at the minute. And obviously it still ultimately costs money, because like all the ingredients cost money, but it's definitely a lot less than paying £7 every day for a Starbucks. It also makes me appreciate it more, because I'm like, I made this. This isn't as cheap, but I've been loving buying stuff for autumn. Like, I've been buying a lot of candles, even though I can't bring candles into my uni account, which I'm absolutely fuming about. And then I also bought the other day, this ties into this. Guys, genuinely get ready for this reveal, because it was like £10 and it might be the best purchase ever. This is not cheap. Well, it's not expensive, but it's not that cheap. I bought a Gilmore Girls throw pillow for my uni accommodation. It's so freaking soft, from Home Bargains. It's so autumn. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to just sit in my room under this little blanket, have a cup of tea, read my book, watch Gilmore Girls. Oh, guys, yes. And then some things that I did this month that I've really been enjoying is taking my digital camera everywhere. My digital camera was dead cheap, about £20. Genuinely, it is my favourite thing in the whole entire world. Like, just because it's not the best quality and every single picture looks yellow and just makes me look more yellow, I just love it. I just think it's so cute, like taking videos on my digital camera, because the quality is so sham that it makes it good. I don't know if that makes any sense. I've been loving taking photos like on my travels, at the beach, literally everything. I'm bringing my digital camera everywhere with me, and I feel like this will continue. I've only really appreciated it like the past month, bringing my digicam everywhere, but I'm definitely going to continue doing that because I just love it so much. Okay, this is such a stupid one. I've been loving larping football over the World Cup. Now, obviously the World Cup has ended, but like being able to go to the pub on a weekday genuinely changes the game. And it's not even like you can't go to the pub on a weekday, because obviously you can, but I just feel like that atmosphere is so fun. As long as it doesn't get violent, the atmosphere is so fun. And like, I get to just have a cheeky drink with the girls while also pretending to care about the football, when actually I'm just looking at Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice. That is actually my dream day. Obviously I've already mentioned this, but going to the Wolf Alice gig genuinely changed my brain chemistry this month. I don't even know. Holy, I can't.
This is definitely fruity.
The edits that I've been watching on my TikTok. Another thing I've been loving doing is driving to the beach and just drive along the coast and going to about 5 different beaches in a day, or even getting the metro. I just love the beach. I love being by the beach. I love listening to the waves. I love sitting in the sun. I love being in the sea. Just everything about the beach. Like, I can't wait till I'm old and I can just move to the beach. Not that you have to be old to move to the beach, but when am I ever going to be able to afford to move? Probably never. And then this is more of a like personal thing. I did my last show for my theatre group, my last kids show. I still have a show in November, so it's not like the end of the world, but my last kids show, I've been in the group for about 4 years. Cried a lot, but smiled a lot, had a very good time, got some presents. Actually, I'll show you some presents that I got. I'll show you my 2 favourites. So this is something that I got from the actual group. How freaking cute, it made me cry. A Look 4-leaf clover, and it's like a little charm. I don't know why it's like hidden. It's shy. It's got anxiety. It's just a little charm, and I just thought it was so cute. And basically the reason I've got a 4-leaf clover, all of my presents were Irish themed, right? Because on my first show that I ever did, I was Kyle in Legally Blonde and he's Irish. So apparently that's just my whole identity now, even though that was 4 years ago. That's okay though. And then my friend Oh, bless her soul. She's genuinely the most adorable, genuine human you've ever met in your whole entire life. Made me a card. I'm not going to read it because it's kind of like, will make me cry. But how freaking cute. She like wrote a whole essay in here. I just love knowing that people like actually give a fuck. That's so depressing. Those are all my favourites for July. I've genuinely had such a good month this month. I feel like I've become a lot more present in myself and also come to terms with the fact that being alone isn't a bad thing, and I've been enjoying my time alone, but also at the same time I've loved hanging out with my friends as much as I can. So that's all of my favourites. I'll see you next month for another monthly favourites. Bye.